All right, let's take a vote. How many think Ajit could almost make a living being funny? I think so. Yes, almost. If you were dependent on tips, well, you need to move to a smaller apartment. The point being, that was actually very funny. And there were so many funny parts. I certainly can't go over all of them. I'll go over my favorites, starting with global citizen. You do speak within a Spanish accent sometimes. And you went to South America a little while ago, and you came back and somebody said, don't use the E, in the S in front of your words, because he's from a Spanish. And the Spanish people say that. They know he's from India, but he's like speaking in Spanish. I get it. And the little girl joke, that was perfect. That was a great first set. And you had 2 or 3 sets of jokes throughout that were really well tied together, because one of the most important requirements is to have these jokes illustrate or emphasize the speaker's points, and then to tie these sets of jokes together. And I think you did a really, really good job of that. Yemen? Really? I thought that was very funny. At first I thought it was really odd, and then I thought it was really funny. So you just see people queuing up for the mouse clicking jobs. That was great. I would have liked to have seen the Taj Mahal story tighter. Get it right up there, because everything else was just chunked and nicely moving along. The Taj Mahal story needed to come together a little bit more, and I needed to hear sharper jokes about that to tie up that end, because everything was going really strong. So that let me down a little bit, and I want to see more, because you can do it. I know you can. Great eye contact with the audience. The audience was really engaged, and if we missed it, you mentioned we could laugh. Brought us in and told us it was okay. That was supposed to be funny, so go ahead and laugh. Your gestures, you spend a lot of time over here. I want to see you come over here just as much. Stop. Spend more time pausing. When you drop your hands, you have a tendency to brush. And let's not do that. Let's just drop them if we have to, and then use more gestures. Right. Your facial expressions were very good. There was one point, it was right after the first set of jokes, when you finished up the story about the little girl. Your face, I watch for it, because you taped yourself, watch for it, because I don't even know that you were doing it or that you planned it, but it was priceless. I want you to repeat that. That was really good. Overall, you've come a long way in humor, and it's hard, and I give you a lot of credit. So